Hi, I'm Matthew, and I'm not happy. So, recently I've been thinking a lot about my happiness and what things might make me happy, and trying different things, and, working on my fitness, and getting in better shape, and eating better, and doing all the things that people always tell you will inevitably make you feel better. But I'm still not happy. But there's a lot I haven't tried. So I figured maybe, just maybe, I might try those things with you. Maybe some of those things will make you happy. So I'm at least making this video, and maybe it'll become a series. I don't know. But yeah. Today, I'm thinking about trying anabolic ice cream. What is anabolic ice cream? Well, it's just ice cream that's low calorie and high in protein, but, I really like ice cream. And I'll tell you what, if I could have a lot of ice cream for low calories that tastes good, that would make me pretty happy. So, I'm going to go do that. But first, I got to, get dressed, because I'm not wearing pants, and this is a pajama shirt. So, I'm going to go to the store, and we'll catch you guys back here when I'm done. Yeah? Okay. We'll see you here. Bye. But first, laundry. No, this does not make me happy. Okay, so I actually kind of forgot to go to the store. So I'm about to go do that right now. I got a little bit distracted, and I went to the Dallas Comic Show instead. So, yeah. I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back from the store, and I believe I've got everything that I need now. So I'm going to quickly show you guys the ingredients of everything that I'm going to use, and then I'll probably put down in the description the actual amounts I'm using. And this recipe is actually from Will Tennyson, and I actually got the recipe from another YouTube channel that completely escapes me right now, but I'll also put that in the description in case you want to go check them out as well. It was a mom and son duo. Very entertaining. So I'll show you the ingredients now, and then we'll move on to actually making it. Okay, so we're going to need coconut flour, xanthan gum, unsweetened cocoa powder. This doesn't say unsweetened on it, but according to the nutritional facts, it matches the unsweetened cocoa powder that was next to it verbatim, even though it was cheaper for more. So that's why I got it. You need sugar-free, fat-free Jello. This is chocolate because, of course, it is. And then you need a non-dairy milk. The recipe called for a nut milk, but I don't like nut milks, so I'm going with oat milk because I like it and it tastes good. And Oatly is a fantastic brand. Yes, it's very good. And then also you need a Casein, or Casein, this kind of protein powder. And of course, it is also chocolate supreme. And last but not least, you need ice, and then some water, maybe, possibly, perhaps. So, yeah, I'm going to set the camera up, and then we'll make it. So I'm going to start with the dry ingredients. I'm going to start with the sugar-free Jello, which is 8 grams. Next up is the unsweetened cocoa powder. That's going to be 10 grams. Next up is 12 grams of coconut flour. It's just off camera here. And last but not least is xanthan gum. Now, this one you got to be a little bit careful with, because the xanthan gum is what actually makes everything solidify, and too much of that be a bad time. Also, I hear that xanthan gum can mess with your stomach a little bit, so I think that's probably important to note. All right, so I'm just going to mix this up, and now I'll get the protein. So for this, I am using just Optimum brand Casein protein powder. You can use whatever you want. It's just this is cheap and easy for me to get a hold of. And for this, I need a whopping 40 grams. Just going to give that a little mix too. And that's what it looks like. It's a little bit messy in here, and I apologize for that. Also, I'm really tall, so it's kind of hard to get this in the frame while I'm in the frame. So just bear with me when I cut my head off like this. It's no big deal. I have my ice and I have my milk, which I forgot to measure out, so I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so approximately 300 grams of oat milk. Forgot to measure that out, so there you go. So all we gotta do now is we combine all of our ingredients. So this is the ice, it's approximately 16 ounces per cup. That was probably really loud, I apologize. Close enough. We then have our dry ingredients to go in. That's a mess. And last but not least, 300 milligrams of oat milk. And now, I think we blend. Probably gonna like mute the video and show you guys it blending. I think you're supposed to blend it for like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna blend it until it gets to the consistency that I like, and then I'm gonna eat it. And we'll see how that goes. So, let's watch. Unfortunately, it looks like the blender can't get the ice from the top to go down, so I'm just gonna do a little. See if I can't do a little rearranging here and get that to go down. All right, let's try again. There we go. All right, so I believe it's about as blended as it's gonna get. Let's take a look here. Set that right there. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that consistency, but wow, look at that. That looks amazing. All right, so let me get the camera set up here so I can take a bite. All right, so time to try out the anabolic ice cream. So consistency is almost like soft serve ice cream, like you get it like Dairy Queen, which is really, really interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay. If I had to tell you exactly what it tastes like, obviously it's a little bit like the chocolate pudding. It's a little bit like the chocolate protein powder. You don't taste any of the protein. You know that. You know what I'm talking about. Of course, it uses casein protein, which I find is much more palatable. But it does taste like kind of like a diet ice cream, but not in a bad way. God, it's very creamy. It's very tasty. You can tell how creamy it is by the fact that I'm using a fork to eat it. It's a fork that I mixed my stuff up with. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, so the reason I'm making this video, maybe these videos, might be a series, is because, well, I need to find what makes me happy. You know, I've gone through some recent life changes, and the reality is that I'm just not happy. And I don't know what makes me happy. I know a lot of little different things that make me happy, but as a whole, So I guess the question is, does this make me happy? Yeah, this makes me really happy. I'll put the macros on screen right now. But if I remember correctly, this whole thing right here is 300 calories, which means I'm gonna be absolutely miserable. I'm still at 8,500 steps for the day, so I'm gonna eat all of this, and I'm going to take a walk and feel miserable in the best possible way, knowing that, oh God, this is so good. This is so good. So yeah, does it make me happy? Absolutely. This makes me really happy. But am I happy? Not yet. Maybe next time.